Hi guys, welcome to the Wealth Startup channel. We're a video book channel showing the topics about make money online with internet marketing. Please click the subscribe button to empower us to continue making more video books. Today's video book continues with the topic, Email Marketing for Beginners, the best email marketing course. In this video, we are going to talk about Lesson 3, Decide on your list incentive. If you missed the last video, please click the link in the description to watch it later on, so that you'll have a full picture of understanding. If you also want to have the text version of this video book, you can refer to the download instructions that's stated in the description. Okay, let's get started. Lesson 3. Decide on your list incentive. Let's be clear about one thing. People will not join your email list just because you ask them to. It's not as if they don't have anything better to do. You must provide a compelling cause for them to join your mailing list. Something needs to be in it for them. Here's where incentives come into play. You're going to offer something away for free, which will bring value to the lives of your potential list members. These incentives would be regarded as ethical bribes by them. You're attempting to get them to join your mailing list. It's not enough to assure them that you'll provide them with useful information about the topic they're interested in. That assertion can be made by anyone. To instill a sense of worth in the minds of your potential list members, you must take the initiative and provide them with a significant incentive. The question now is, what type of incentive should you provide? The bad news is that it's conditional. I wish I could tell you that there is a universal or one-size-fits-all answer to this topic. There isn't any. The winning award varies depending on the specialization. It also fluctuates depending on the kind of traffic you get. As a result, you must rely on intuition. Ideally, you should provide the 10 typical forms of incentives listed below. You should present them in the order listed. After you've gone through all 10, check over your conversion data and choose the incentives that resulted in the most signups. That's the only way to find out. Anyone may tell you that you should distribute books or just keep people updated, but that's presuming too much. People who are interested in your area of expertise may choose something different. Simply going through all 10 common incentives and selecting the highest performing kind is the simplest method to locate the proper incentive. Once you've identified the greatest converting kind, you may optimize whatever precise giveaway of that type works best. I hope we're on the same page here. You must work your way through this list. There are 10 common sorts of rewards that you may provide. They're right here. Email series on a specific topic. This incentive provides list members with answers to frequent difficulties. The material they receive in their emails is the value add. People that sign up for this sort of mailing list incentive anticipate you to send them pre-programmed emails that walk them through frequent difficulties related to the subject they're interested in. You'd start from the beginning and then teach them a few things. Following that, you send another email in which you teach the recipient another set of solutions, and so on. The incentive provides you with a fantastic opportunity to gain knowledge. You're not displaying all of your knowledge at once. Instead, you share specific solutions with the receiver, giving them ample time to execute them before the next round of solution arrives. The cheat sheet. A cheat sheet is simply a single document. It might be a one-page item or a multi-page item. It is topic-based in whatever shape it takes. A cheat sheet concentrates on a single topic and breaks it down. Cheat sheets are popular because they emphasize information that is simple to remember or easy to ignore. People are always searching for simplified information. They don't have the luxury of time. They simply want to scan anything that will provide them with the correct answers as rapidly as possible. They're also searching for something that explains the solution in the simplest terms possible. It's simple to understand how cheat sheets might be useful. It comes as no surprise that this type of mailing list incentive is very popular. Free template giveaway. People use templates because they don't want to waste time resolving difficulties from start. They'd rather work with an established template into which they can simply enter relevant information. Of course, template freebies do not work for everyone. While presumed templates are likely to have a large number of subscribers, they're unlikely to have as many takers if the template handles something so detailed or abstract that it is not really all that relevant. Templates can be effective, but it all relies on the specialty of your email list. The whole starting kit. You may assemble all of the solutions to a certain problem and distribute them through email link. Typically, users would sign up for your squeeze page and then be sent to an online resource or PDF file that has all of the information the reader needs to solve an issue. This information can take a variety of forms. It might be a collection of movies, audio files, or links to PDFs or other websites. The fact that you are accumulating all of these responses and presenting them in one place is a significant value add. It provides a thorough solution to the user's problem. A step-by-step plan. When confronted with an issue, many people just do not know where to begin. Even if they have a rough notion of how to solve the problem, they don't have a strategy in place to approach it in a thorough and unambiguous manner. A step-by-step approach allows you to successfully take the reader through the problem-solving process. Case studies. Everyone enjoys a good story. Most people, if anything, would prefer to see stories of how other people's lives changed before and after something happened. People are drawn in by these personal stories. They're able to connect on a one-on-one level. These case studies may be used to not only increase your email list, but also to upsell whatever service or product your firm is advertising. Members that join up for your mailing list for case studies can even be upsold to other mailing lists. The options are limitless. Case studies work in most areas, but they're not universally effective. Please keep this in mind. The most recent and exciting news. This is a particular favorite of mine. You must recognize that when you provide a bribe in exchange for someone joining your mailing list, you run the danger of attracting those who solely sign up for the bribe. It doesn't matter if you're handing away software, cheat sheets, pamphlets, books, templates, or anything else. There's a potential that your email list is being squandered by list squatters. This is the type of danger you're taking. On the other hand, if you advertise the updates that people will receive by signing up to your list, there is a good likelihood that the individuals who end up on your list will read your emails. There will not be list squatters who disregard your changes. As you're surely aware, you will only generate money from your email list if people open and read it. Showcase the most recent and exciting news in your niche. Make it obvious to potential list members the importance of this information. Unfortunately, this is not a compelling value offer for other market segments. A newsletter would be a terrific strategy to increase your email list if you run a news website for a highly particular niche. On the other hand, if you're in a niche where changes are slow or people have a set concept of what their problems are and they don't seem to change, your newsletter may not find many takers. Offering the most recent and exciting news works best for areas that are constantly evolving. Canning webinars. Webinars are online seminars that are delivered through video. You may publish them to YouTube and send the URLs to yourself through email. With each email, attach a brief cheat sheet or a synopsis of the content covered in the video presentations. Let's be honest, people do not want to read a lot of material in order to learn anything new. Most individuals would prefer to watch a brief video to understand a specific answer if given the option. This is why, unsurprisingly, video-based lectures are popular. As long as these lectures provide solutions to problems that people are actively looking for, they're excellent mailing list incentives. Computer software. Despite the fact that the internet is brimming with free software, it appears that individuals can't acquire enough applications, macros, and other software items. As long as they answer a specific need for consumers, you can expect that selling free software in return for emails will help you swiftly expand your mailing list. The key to delivering software as a list reward is to be explicit. The more precise the software is to an issue that individuals interested in your niche are experiencing, the more likely your squeeze page will convert. However, if you're delivering generic software that customers can purchase elsewhere, or software that tackles a vague need that appears to be relevant to your sector, you may have a more difficult time. Please keep this in mind. Please keep in mind that coding software is not inexpensive. You can create your own software, or more likely, pay someone to write it for you. This might cost you a lot of money. Graphics packages. People may be interested in obtaining a free bundle of icons, badges, photographs, or other graphical resources, depending on your specialization. While this is a wonderful incentive for niches including online promotions, web design, and web development, it does not apply universally. For example, if you're aiming for the weight reduction market, few individuals will be interested in viewing photographs of fit people. They're aware that they must reduce weight. They don't need photographs of thin people to remind them of the issue. Instead, they're seeking different kinds of material to meet their problem. Consultation on demand. If you truly want to increase the amount of people who join your list, you could try offering bespoke consultations. People will contact you over Skype and you will guide them through the difficulty. You must clearly identify the type of consultation you will have with folks. Otherwise, you risk falling into a time vortex. In all seriousness, there are folks who just like talking. If you allow them, they talk your ear off. Your consultation must be focused on a specific topic in order to reduce the amount of time you spend with a list member. Remember that some individuals will join up with your email list merely to consult with you, and then they will unsubscribe from your list after the consultation is complete. Consider how much time you spend on personalized consultations. Personally, I would investigate the most often requested topics so that I could just copy and paste this content into the bespoke consultation, alter it a little, and keep the consultation as short as possible. You don't want to waste time on bespoke consultations. You should ideally outsource this to someone who can copy and paste precise responses to typical inquiries. The most important takeaway for incentives. The main point here should be self-evident. Giving out a book or pamphlet in exchange for individuals signing up for your mailing list is just insufficient. You must determine the industry standard giveaway for your niche and aim to outdo what others are giving away. Ideally, you should go over all 10 of the incentives listed above and choose the most successful one. It all comes down to creating something better or something with a higher perceived worth. Avoid the issue. As I previously stated, there will be folks that join your list only for the freebie. These people are list squatters. To a certain extent, you can't escape these folks. You must simply expect that a certain amount of your list will be squatters. It is your goal to reduce that proportion to as near to zero as feasible. One method to avoid this issue is to convince individuals on the importance of your list. While your squeeze page should promote the value of your incentive, you should also discuss what they will receive in the email updates you will give them. You should make it obvious that they will receive emails after they enroll. Emphasize the significance of those emails. If they start receiving emails, they will either unsubscribe or worse, will not unsubscribe. They'd simply take up space on your email list. Depending on your email service provider, you may be charged for the number of list squatters you have. It's possible that just 1% of your 100,000 person mailing list is actually reading your emails. These are the folks who open, read, and click on your email. In contrast, 99,000 people are merely squatting on your list. You may have to pay for such folks depending on your list provider. Avoid unneeded controversy by emphasizing the benefit of list membership in addition to the gift you're giving away. In addition, when visitors download the freebie, emphasize the importance of the email address on the confirmation or freebie download page. The trick here is to avoid surprising individuals with your email updates after they have downloaded your offer. You can't blame people for ignoring your emails if you spend so much time on the incentive that they don't have a clear understanding that they will be receiving regular updates from you. That's the end of this video. If you also want to have the text version of this video book, you can refer to the download instructions that's stated in the description. The next upcoming video, we'll be talking about Lesson 4, Create and Feature Top-Notch List Incentives. See you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.